Under the mournful midday bells of Notre Dame de Paris, hundreds braved rain and cold to stand in a minute's silence, a pause for contemplation and not a little sadness at what had happened on the streets of their capital city. The pens were held aloft, the signs that are everywhere now in Paris saying simply, "Je suis Charlie, I am Charlie."
The democracy is not for always. It's a lutte.
A struggle.
Yes. Of each day, each minute.
At the Gare de Lyon, in the Paris metro stations, the French Senate, in the National Police headquarters where news had just arrived of the death of another of their officers, they stood in silence. President Hollande standing alongside the police and speaking of the challenge to the nation.
La France a été frappée en son cœur même.
France was attacked in its very heart, he said, in its capital city, in a place where breathed the spirit of liberty and therefore of resistance.
De liberté et donc de résistance.
Several papers here defiantly reprinted Charlie Hebdo's controversial cartoons this morning. The paper itself will be back on newsstands next week, hosted by another paper, Libération, whose head office is now under heavily armed police guard. One of its journalists who witnessed yesterday's attack says the profession is defiant.
We have a lot of cartoonists who came yesterday. They were not working and they came and they said, we want to work more, we want to show our solidarity and we will carry on Charlie's job.
We came across hundreds of high school students spontaneously rushing into the streets this afternoon to shout their support for freedom of expression. Young people here seem quite clear what is at stake. Will you defend your freedom?
I'm trying to. It's why I'm here.
How important is freedom of expression to you?
This is very important for me. And I don't know. I want to have that when I grow up.
On the stroke of 8 this evening, the Eiffel Tower went dark for 5 minutes in solidarity with the 12 dead and what they stood for. Many districts of Paris saw similar gestures or vigils. There is no return to normality yet in this city. For a second night, many thousands are rallying here in the Place de la République. Of course, politicians are having their say and will be involved in a major march through Paris on Sunday. But what's striking about this is its spontaneity. On this issue, ordinary people are having their say. James Mates, ITV News, Paris.